Alright, so this video is going to involve using density, calculating density, and using density as a conversion factor. I think somewhere along the line every student has learned this particular relationship, that D equals M over V. Density is a ratio of mass over volume. Now, mostly in chemistry, we're going to have mass in grams or kilograms, and we're going to have our volume in either milliliters or liters. Okay, so make grams, kilograms for mass, milliliters and liters for volume. Okay, and those are our typical units. It's important to understand that knowing this is not the same as being able to calculate and work with density. So be aware. Here's an example problem. We've got a 2.2 liter cylinder with 2.5 grams of CO2. What is the density? Well, we've already talked about what the density is. Density is mass divided by volume. Okay? Our mass is 2.50 grams, and our volume is 2.2 liters. And so we do the math here, take 2.5 divided by 2.2, and you get 1.15 grams per liter. Notice how the units follow the quantities. Okay? And now we want to use this density right here, it's 1.15 grams per liter, as a conversion factor. So under the same conditions, what would the mass of 2.75 liter container be? So we've got 2.75 liters of CO2 in a container. How much does the CO2 weigh? What is the mass of that CO2? So, excuse me, it's 275 liters. Container times 1.15 gram per liter. Now, hopefully you recognize this unit analysis idea where we divide out the liters and the units of our answer will be in grams. And so the answer here is 316 grams. And that would be grams of CO2 in that 275 liter container. Okay, so using density as a conversion factor. Second example of the same thing. How large a container would hold 53.5 grams? Grams of CO2, and our density is 1.15 grams per liter, but I need grams in the denominator. 1.15 grams of CO2 in every 1 liter. Okay, so that's my volume. That's how large my container is going to be. And my answer now is a 46.5 liter container. Okay. So a couple of examples of using density as a conversion factor. I've got one more here, 295.1 grams of some unknown liquid displaces exactly 250 mils. So what is the density? Well, again, density is mass over volume, and so that's going to be 295.1 divided by 250 grams milliliters, and that gives me 1.180. Again, this time the units are grams per milliliter because my volume is in milliliters. Okay, so I found the density. Okay, so now I want to use it. Okay, so what would the mass of 5.3 liters of this liquid be? First of all, I've got liters, and my density is in milliliters. So I have firstly to change from liters, 1 liter, to milliliters. And then I can change from milliliters into grams. For this particular material is 1.180 grams in every 1 milliliter. Now if I do my unit analysis here, my liters divide out, my milliliters divide out, and my answer is going to be in grams. Okay. And so this turns out to be 6,256 grams of material. All right, so that's my take on using density as a conversion factor. I hope that's been helpful.